Hi, my name is Sharia, and I just kind of wanted to share my story as to why I joined LadyBoss. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, which slows down your energy, slows down your metabolism. You have a lot of stomach issues. I've had constipation, and along with that, I gained 20 pounds. I decided to see a doctor when my husband told me I was lazy. And I tried to explain to him, I am not lazy, I'm exhausted. And I just didn't realize that that wasn't right. So I went to the doctor and then found out that I had hypothyroidism. From there, I just kind of, that was my crutch. That was my reason why I had gained weight and why I couldn't lose weight. It was just kind of, I tried to lose weight, but I wasn't like super serious with it. I didn't change my diet, but I would go exercise thinking that that would help. So I went back to the doctor in February of this year. That was my third time around. They had found 2 nodules on my thyroid and checked that again. Thankfully, it was not anything to worry about. And my levels were finally normal again. And so I didn't have an excuse anymore. My medicine was working. Everything was doing what it should be doing. So I was lazy at that point, and I decided to look at my paperwork for my thyroid, and my paperwork, it said I was obese, and that really kind of struck me hard, and I guess I decided at that point I don't want to see obese on my paperwork ever again, and so that's when I found LadyBoss in February. I just kind of started with her Kickstarter. I found it on Facebook. It was one of those ads that was just going through, and I kept watching it. Like, every day I would watch it, and I'm like, this girl really knows what she's talking about, you know? And so February 27th is when my first day of LadyBoss was. And it has not been easy since then. But since then, I have lost 30 pounds, thanks to Kaelin and the LadyBoss program. I work out 6 days a week. I try to follow the food plan as best as possible. I mean, we all have our days, and we all know that. Thankfully, we always have a fresh start. Our next meal, our next snack, we can always start over. But I don't want to start over completely ever again. And so I have really just tried to stick to the plan as best as possible. Since starting LadyBoss, I can't even take so much more energy. I don't have any stomach problems like I used to, just from eating healthy. And sometimes when I eat my cheat meal, which is usually pizza or Mexican, I get a real bad stomach ache and then I regret it, obviously. But it really has changed my life. From there, I'm a hairstylist, and so I have picked up a part-time job as being a Disney travel agent, and I don't think I would ever be able to do that, just because of the energy I have now, and the accountability I have with this program, and from just being part of LadyBoss. Like, I always find encouragement on the LadyBoss program on the Facebook. If I'm just having a bad day and I'm like, let's start over, we start over, and there's plenty of encouragement even when you do fail. And that's part of the reason that this is such a great program, is because of the accountability you have there. And you know, you can eat something in private, and then feel guilty about it. But you know, sometimes putting it out there that you've done it, and then having the encouragement to get back on track just really helps a lot. And just the sisterhood, I guess, of LadyBoss has really helped me a lot. And just having the extra energy and just feeling really good. And because of that, I've gone back to the doctor, and they were kind of amazed at how much weight I've lost. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm definitely getting there, and I definitely can't use my hypothyroidism as an excuse anymore, because it's not. I was the excuse, and I know you have to work hard for what you want. And thanks to this program, I have really seen a different light. I don't have to follow a you can't eat this, you can't eat that kind of program. It's more of you can have this, eat this, and it's a little more easy to follow just because you don't feel like you're being restricted. And there's always, I like Kaelin's cheat list of things to eat when you're craving certain things, and potato chips is usually mine, so I usually go for the Quest potato chips. And so that's my story on this program, and just being able to do all this stuff and to lose 30 pounds is amazing. I'm actually now lighter than I was 2 years ago when I got married, when I tried to be healthy then, and that just didn't stick. And here I am 4 months later, and it still sticks. And it's still in my head all the time, and really encouraging, because normal exercising and diets don't stick. This one is really more of a lifestyle change, and it's really stuck with me, and I really have felt a big difference. So that's my story. Thanks.